She is still in there. I promise. She is still in there. Welcome to the Friday episode of Ministry of Menopause. I'm Dr. Golda, and I want to do something a little bit different today. But before I do, if you're not on my email list, the link is in the show notes. I send awesome emails about your hormones every Tuesday morning, every Thursday morning, and I want to be in your inbox. So go ahead and join. Now, today, I want to talk about something that does not get discussed clinically nearly enough. Not a symptom you can measure on a blood test, not a mechanism I can map out onto a diagram. Something softer than that. And in my experience, something that cuts deeper than almost anything else. I want to talk about the loss of yourself. I want to describe someone to you, and I want you to tell me if you recognize her. She used to be decisive. She used to walk into a room and know exactly what she thought, what she wanted, and what she was going to say. She was competent. She was energetic. She had a sense of humor about herself and about life. She made things happen. She was, in the truest sense of the word, herself. And somewhere in the last 2 or 3 years, something has shifted. She's still doing all the same things. She's still showing up, but she's doing it from behind glass. There is a distance between her and her own life that she cannot explain and cannot seem to close. The confidence that used to come naturally now costs her something. The joy that used to arrive in everyday life now has to be chased. She is still here, but she doesn't quite feel like herself anymore. If you recognize her, I want you to hear this clearly. That woman is not gone. She has not been replaced. She has not disappeared. She is hormonally undersupported, and that is an entirely different thing. Now, I want to give you the clinical framework for just what I described because I think when you understand the mechanism, it stops you feeling like a personal failing and starts feeling like a medical reality that can be addressed. So, estrogen doesn't just govern your reproductive system, it governs your dopamine pathways, which are responsible for motivation, pleasure, drive, and reward. It governs your serotonin, which governs your sense of well being and emotional stability. It governs your noradrenaline, which governs your energy, your alertness, and your ability to engage with the world. When estrogen declines, all of those systems run at a reduced capacity. The motivation that used to come easily requires more effort. The pleasure that used to be available from ordinary things becomes slightly muted.